So yeah, welcome to the Anispective cast where, what? The best way to convince you that these kids should not have militarized guns in the classroom is to show a bunch of old people be really dumb about it and just make their case really, really badly.
Yeah. So essentially the inciting incident is there's this old woman who's apparently part of the head of the PTA, and freaking the Rubber Robo gang is like driving around being hooligans, like dressed up like Yankee, which is like
Yeah.
just like how to explain it? Like 80s like Japanese 80s hooligans.
Yeah, they're dressed up like Boncho basically, seemingly.
It's
Yeah,
not
not
quite the
quite.
same.
It's very similar, yeah.
Think Mondo from Danganronpa.
Yeah, he's like
I
main
guess
guy
they are
just
wearing
looks
similar.
like Kamina. Just straight up he's wearing the outfit.
Yeah, you're right. They are wearing like Bancho style outfits, but it's not
Yeah.
quite the same idea.
It's not as cool, but they're trying to be street delinquents. Also, I'm just
Yeah.
noticing that they have quite a bulge. Holy shit. I didn't even notice that till now. Oh my god.
She's looking right at it.
Looking right at. Listen. I'm getting the distinct impression that Japanese do not care about sexual content as much as we do in kids shows. Cause there's that, and it's like throughout the episode in this outfit, her tits are like huge, like massive.
I honestly
Jeez.
didn't notice either this guy's bulge or her. Like I wasn't paying that much attention, I guess.
Oh man.
But yeah, old dinosaur lady gets her groceries run over by these idiots. And because their dumb like wooden wagon is being pulled by Medabots, she goes on a crusade against Medabots.
Yeah, and we face off against the most dangerous villains in the entire show so far, the PTA. I love how like every single one of them is just an old, like, just middle-aged woman wearing like the exact same pair of like teacher glasses with the exact same face and scowl, and they all just walk in like formation, and all their glasses just shine at the same time. They are one mind, they are one unit, they are one purpose, and that purpose is to remove anything the kids find fun.
The rare hive mind dinosaurs.
Yes. Those ancient freaking like Cambrian, like, no, those ancient carnivorous hive mind dinosaur bugs.
Yeah. So I'm not I doubt they're making a statement like, because I think this is just an American thing. Japan probably didn't give a crap, but like some schools, I think even one of my schools like banned like Pokemon cards or like anything like that. And it's just like, of course they're not making commentary on American schools, but it feels like it, right?
When did this episode come out again? Because maybe it would have been something
like,
they have like heard of or dealt with, or because I imagine
like in
Japanese,
the 90s.
yeah, I imagine Japanese schools would be like more strict about that, right?
I feel like they would care less about it because it's like maybe as long as it's not disruptive, but like American schools, like mine is just like, no, don't bring them. If we see them, we're taking them.
Yeah, because I know Japan's like a way more like, I would say like repressive society. Like they're way more strict about like standing out or like doing anything like that. So maybe it's like, oh, if they see you have your cards, then like, yeah, you're done. We're taking them away,
Yeah.
I could easily see that. I could easily see them not being that cool with it, but just becoming like a playground thing, anyways.
Yeah.
God, I
Then
know
again,
that was
then
like a
again,
thing, yeah.
then again, maybe there was a precedent for like no bringing like your toys or cards or whatever to school, because Digimon Tamers, there was a thing where it's like they play cards before school and then they'd leave them at the park.
Yeah, that makes sense. God, I probably have like mentioned this before at some point. There was like a point where it's like, yo, there's like a brief window of time in like school, but like elementary school. I think might have been middle school or it was. I think it was middle school actually. Yeah, there's a brief period of time in middle school where it's like, oh yeah, yo, people are like bringing their Beyblades to recess. And it's like, of course, no one's like, a little like stadium at the bowl or anything, so no one can really find. But it's like, there's a few days where like that was a thing. And it's like, there's just a dude who was like, oh yeah, let it rip. And he like did the thing, and like the Bonne shirt like ripped open. It was like, that's great. That's such good timing. And I'm like, I need to do the thing, and the trend was gone, and no one was. And I'm like, I guess I'll do it alone. Just at this little dumb, like, mini golf part of the playground with a little hole. Oh, man. I feel like there's, like, a few trends like that, and, like, just they're all like stuff that was like either really dumb or they're just short enough that I completely missed the boat. Well, I know it's like the big ones, those little like I think they're like tech decks, little like finger skateboards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it was like one of the only times I was like, oh, I need to get on like a trend because there was like, oh yeah, they just do little tricks with their fingers and they like run them along like the walls and stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need to. Yeah, this is a big.
All the other kids are
thing.
doing it.
I need to get one. I like got mine. And I like played with it for like a minute. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of lame. I kind of don't care about this. And I like brought to class. And it's like, oh, everyone's just done. I guess I'll just ride across the walls. And I think a teacher yelled at me for it or something.
That's silly.
It's like, all right, yeah, I'm done with this crap. I tried. I could become one of the cool kids. If nothing else, I gone the freaking the and I quote totally legal playthroughs of like Halo 1 multiplayer on the school computer network. Which were totally legal, by the way. Nothing going on there at all. Just, it's not my fault if another kid told me how to do it. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, apparently I was like pretty good at like shooting the freaking pistol because I just like spam it really fast. I never won, but I could at least do that much.
Yeah, never really played too much Halo.
Yeah, it was like it was fun because it was something different to do, but was like also something I really sucked at, so I never really understood how to do it well, I could not tell you if I had a good feel for it or not because everything was just like I guess I'll do this then. It just kind of, didn't quite work out, yeah. Man, that like lunch break computer lab time was friggin' awesome though. It was like I think we kept that going until it's like I think it was like until Happy Wheels became the new big thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh yeah, you probably know where this is going immediately. Because it's like, oh yeah, Happy Wheels, it's like, yeah, it's a really fun game. Yeah, you just do the thing and you just ramp around and you make your guy take horrible, horrible accidents and just die horribly. And there's blood everywhere. And eventually, a teacher saw it and we didn't cover it up in time. And after that, they are like stricter about what we could do. And I believe it's like something like a week after that. I was like, oh yeah, no, you just can't go into the computer lab anymore. No, just not after lunch. We're just stopping that right now. And it
Dang.
ruined it for everyone forever. So that was fun. That was a fun experience. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, Medabots.
Yeah.
Right, we have a
Uh,
show we do that we have to talk about. I shout out the podcast, right? Yeah. Nice
yeah.
ball looks cool. Yeah, you too? Sure, why not? But yeah, this has been pretty fun. And do this, and do this. I can do freaking this. This, yeah. I got some stuff. I got some stuff. Uh, so yeah, this should be something to screw around with. What I really want to do, and this is probably gonna like take a while because oh god, I don't want to burn the money just yet. I kind of want to like get to a point at some point eventually where I can like just commission someone to make a Digimon onesie or like a Digimon hoodie, I guess. Yeah, like a cozy big Digimon hoodie of some kind for this mall to just wear as we're doing Digimon games or the Digimon podcast.
I feel like that asset exists and it's free to download somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be really nice because it's like I'm thinking it's like I probably have to commission someone. It's like okay, which one would I go for and like how? Because I'm thinking it's like all right, it probably should match the like aesthetic and the color palette and stuff. But I'm like, all right, so I don't know. It would be fun to do like a Guilmar or something. I'll think of that because I'm thinking like, oh, Doremon would be fun. Just have like the purple colors, and you'd have like the teeth hanging down from the top of the hood, like it's the mouth or whatever. I don't know. That could be cute. I can see it.
Mm.
So yeah, Medabots, this episode, the PTA gets mad and they take away everyone's super fighting robots, which are all equipped with literal live ammo and laser weaponry.
Yeah, but they can't just sick the robots on the PTA, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, this episode made me question the power level of the freaking Medabots more than ever before. Because it's like they catch some of them in a net and it's like, oh, I guess that just worked. But it's like, okay, maybe they're not trying that hard to like escape, and there's a lot of like adults, so maybe they just kind of like overpowered them a bit. But then it's like they start freaking like just doing crazy like just shonen things, and they're like cutting steel chains apart. And it's a point where they like suplex a robot car.
Yeah, so the lock being broken was like, the principal samurai Medabot who has a literal laser sword.
Yes. Which I feel like we forgot to mention this previously when it came up. He has a little like dusting like implement that's used to like treat real swords that he just uses on it. It's like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Also, I'm happy with this episode because we get more of the principal and his Medabot. They're actually featured pretty heavily in this episode.
Yeah, it's like I don't hate episodes like I should rephrase this. I can enjoy episodes like this where it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna hang out with an established character and just, see their Medabot fight and just see what they're up to. Like, I'm thinking the Kikuhime episode, the one where, like, Spike gets beaten by a bunch of, like, elementary school toddlers or whatever, and then he has to, like, get his revenge on those literal children. The literal babies in the playground. Listen, Charlie Bear was way too powerful. That thing was a threat.
Yeah, that was weirdly a really strong Medabot.
Weirdly powerful. Holy crap. Oh, man. But yeah, so that's the thing. And they like, you know, we had this one where it's like, all right, this is the principal's time to stand up for what he believes in. And what he believes in is complete centrism. But beyond that, what he believes in is protecting the ideals of the kids.
Yeah. And also he really likes his Medabot.
Yeah.
Although his
Medabot is his dear friend, and he is not going to give them up lightly.
Yeah, it takes a bit for him to like suck it up and like take a side, but he eventually does.
These automated war machines with actual live ammo in their arms are our friends. Even if they're like firing rubber bullets, that's still pretty freaking dangerous.
Yeah.
Also,
essentially the kids managed to free their Medabots, and then they've had enough, and they're just like, all right, they want us to like behave and go to school or whatever. Screw it, we're boycotting school.
Yeah. Want to see me date this episode super hard? Because with the like writer strike going on and like the writer actor strike in Hollywood, this holds up weirdly well and feels weirdly relevant for the specific moment.
Yeah, just replace the dinosaur PTA ladies with the uncaring millionaires.
Yeah, the
billionaires,
uncaring,
even
like producers or whatever, the higher ups of Hollywood, and replace the robots with like human rights, and then replace the kids with a bunch of adults with like the same signs and stuff. And then like also make it about AI and streaming, which, holy crap, their demands still are not being met about that. What the fuck?
Yeah, they came back with a response where it's just like, yeah, like the entire segment for like decent like treatment and fairness or something, and it's like all proposals rejected. It's like, yeah, that's about right.
God, I read through that entire thing, and it is freaking wild. There is like looking through, it's like, oh yeah, we'll give you like protections for like gender affirming care and like, like LBGT stuff in like other states and things like that, and like those types of things, which I did not think they would reach an agreement on. It's like, but we're really not cool with making it so that minors get like, fair treatment on the set.
Absolutely not.
We'll have to reconsider that one a bit.
Hey, that background actor / dancer / performer, yeah, they don't get paid as well as the other guys.
Yeah.
Their rights are lesser. Screw them.
There's like a whole thing where it's like, oh yeah, hey, can we like, make an industry standard that people in like makeup and hair and stuff have like experience working with like black actors, because they have like different types of hair and different complexions, and it was basically like, we'll think about it. It's like, oh, that's not a good look.
So as somebody who hasn't cared about mainstream like movie releases for years and years, yeah, y'all strike for as long as you have to.
Yeah, for Hollywood's losing like 600,000 a day over this or some crap.
Good. And then there was some guy who was just like, oh, it's so unreasonable for like the way the actors are acting is like ridiculous or whatever. And it's like everybody, all the backlash on him is like, oh yeah, so the guy who makes $27 million a day or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like shut up, millionaire.
God, there's like something where yeah, there's like where it's like, oh hey, can you like, agree to not use the freaking likenesses of dead actors with AI to play their roles? Like maybe you should get a look-alike or like, use makeup or something. And they're like, nah, yeah, we can just, do this. We can just use Carrie Fisher forever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'd rather just puppet their corpse, essentially.
Yeah, puppet their corpse is a good way to put it. I feel like this episode's going so off track, but kind of deserves it. It's kind of warranted, yeah.
This episode is pretty whatever. But yeah, it's like there was some drama on Twitter recently where a voice actress was like, hey, could you not like make covers using my covers of songs using my voice? I don't appreciate it. And like there was so much backlash against her that she like just kind of I think she deleted her Twitter account.
God, that sucks.
Yeah, and it's like, no, she's totally in the right to ask for those videos to be taken down.
If they want her like cover a song, they should pay her to actually do it. Or at least like pay her for using her voice for that crap. Yeah, you should at least get something out of that.
Yeah, but people just don't respect voice actors.
Yeah. Oh god, that really is such a shame, isn't it?
Yep.
But yeah, Medabots, I guess, wacky school hijinks. The kids are on strike.
I like that one of the teachers is like super on the kids' side and just like, they remind me of me in my youth. Like, yeah. And it shows him at like a protest or something.
Oh man.
And like whenever they're fighting, he's like actively cheering for the kids against the PTA. It's like, I like this guy.
I like that we do get to see the freaking PTA stealing the robots. It's a pretty funny little sequence. Because they're hiding in the ceiling, they're in the lockers, they're like in the walls, They're just like finding these things left and right.
Yeah.
As it goes there, it's like most of them like feel like, real designs. Most of them are kind of whatever. Some of them we've seen before. We specifically see a penguin, and we see a random girl who has a like Playboy rabbit robot.
I missed that.
I don't know what combat functionality was this model.
Yeah, huh?
Just straight up, huh?
Yeah, that one's probably popular with the boys, huh?
I'd imagine this one is very popular with the boys. Oh man. Switch out the arms, switch out the legs or just switch out the arms. Weight bounce it. I'd use it. Why not?
How did I miss this? I must have been like looking at something else. It's like it's so blatant.
Yeah. Because it's just like this, open the locker. It's like, oh yeah, just there. It's like the girl's like, no, please go back. I'm like, wait, it's like a girl. It's not a guy who has this? Alright. Sure, I guess. Oh, man.
So how does it fight?
I don't...
We can't see its hands.
I'd have to imagine its hands are like, actual hands used to like manipulate things, right? Like maybe it's got little like knuckle dusters. Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool though. Because I can't imagine it being our like healer support unit, right? It like the arms don't look like they have any like healing things on them.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's hard to say for sure, but yeah. Hopefully we see this one actually do something at some point.
I was about to say, we're never going to see this Medabot again.
Damn it. Does it at least appear in the games?
Oh, I don't know. I'm saying we're never going to see it again, with no basis. I'm just assuming we're never going to see it again.
Wait, hold on. I found it. Freaking Bunny Mind or Hopmaid? Hopstar. Wait, no, it's the upgrade version of Hopstar. Okay, so this isn't it. It's the upgrade of... Alright, yeah, because this is like a different thing. Alright, so the R was Hopstar, I think? Oh god. Yeah, no, it's Hopstar. I'm seeing a sprite where it's dual-wielding floating hearts.
Okay.
Do you want to know what its parts do?
Sure, why not?
This might be one of the funniest ones so far. Cause the head is body conscious. The right arm is hand whip, so it's got BDSM attacks. But you know what? That actually sounds like it'd be pretty cool and effective. So I guess it extends a whip out. Left arm is literally arm candy.
Alright.
And the legs are leg high heels.
Makes sense.
It is exactly what you can expect, minus the whip. Oh, huh, it does show up in future episodes. Okay. Yeah, I just scrolled down. Yeah, both appear in the World Robot Championship. Wait, it shows up in the World Championships?
Sick.
Wait, excuse me? Seriously?
Yeah, looks like there's a screenshot of it right here.
Ah, that's nuts. Yeah, it's part of Team Sweden. They actually gained the upper hand in a fight? They fight Icky? What? Okay, I'm gonna stop reading because this is spoilers, but holy crap.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't read this because if that is that the team I think it is, because oh boy.
Oh boy. Ah, that's gonna be a fun episode. Okay, yeah. So yeah.
Robo Gang shows up and they have their car Medabots.
Yeah, they do have some weird, goofy gags where they're like, "Oh, I don't remember the context of this. Holy crap!" But it's like they're like, "Oh yeah, we used to be such punks, and I'd spend all my time looking at like metal albums. And it was about the music and the delinquent movies." And he says like punk cats in the background. It's like, this has to be a reference, right? This has to be a reference to something. And they start just rocking out and taking over the school. And it's like, just look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's just in reference to like this 80s like punk movement that like just isn't really a thing anymore, I don't think.
That's great. Like, I love it.
Yeah, they're just like lamenting the loss of it or whatever.
Oh man. Jeez. Yeah. They're very eager to relive their childhood. It's a very understandable, actually. This might be the most understandable motivation they've had so far. Just ignore the whole taking over the school part of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're still running around being total scumbags, but
yeah, at least they got this part.
So yeah, a whole war, like an entire Medabot war, starts raging at the school, where it's like the Robo Gang versus all of the kids and their Medabots.
Yeah,
and it's pretty cool for a while. We get a funny gag where Mr. Referee shows up and he's got like a bunch of like cutouts of himself hooked up to like these rods so he can like puppet all of them at once.
Because it's like it's an entire army of kids versus an entire army of Rubber Robo Gang robots. So we need an entire army of referees.
Yeah.
It's the only way. It is the only way to make this work.
Yep, and so we get a short scene of a bunch of Medabots fighting each other, until Rokusho shows up and it's like, hey, this is getting out of hand. Why don't you just do like a 1v1?
Yeah.
Like choose a representative from each team, and they're just like, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh man. So yeah, we finally get the freaking battle of like actually no, it's not a 1v1. It's a 2v2.
Initially, it's a 1v1, but then like the Robo gang is like, yeah, we're gonna fight with both of our Medabots, and then Principal's robot steps up and he's like, I'll fight with Medabee then.
Yeah, it is worth knowing the principal literally barricaded his office to save this robot from the PTA. He
Yeah.
really does care about him. It's actually pretty admirable. But yeah, they have a big 2v2 where it's like, it's actually a pretty like good fight because it's like, the freaking cars are really fast and they're hard to hit. And they keep like ramming into freaking Medabee and like the samurai and like doing damage and they're getting like worn down,
I don't think it's such a good fight because like, I don't know, just like Medabee doesn't even try to shoot it at any point. They're just getting run over by the car Medabots repeatedly until they win.
Yeah, it's like, I imagine they'd be like hard to shoot because they keep moving around, right? They're like hard to lock onto.
I guess, but you would think you would still try.
Yeah, shut up. It's the best out of these 3 episodes. it's the best we have to work with. I'll take this over the freaking chameleon fight, as fun as it was. But yeah, they like the cars like rush at them, and it's like, the Prince Samurai's like, okay, quick, we have to stop them. And they literally like stop them in their tracks by just grabbing the front of the cars and like suplexing them over.
Yeah.
To which they just get their attacks off. Medabee just like shoots one of them, and the samurai cuts one in half.
Yeah.
It is dead.
Yeah, there's no just like, oh, the metal popped out. Haha. It's like, no, that they killed that Medabot.
Whatever by parts it had are no longer usable.
Medabee gets one of their arms though.
Oh yeah, he gets the arm of the one defeated, probably. The only remaining arm they could actually take.
Yeah, the only one they could salvage.
Oh man. It's great. I love it. But yeah, they this in the fight. It's like, okay, we've like dropped the Robo gang. It's like, the PTA's like, but the Medabots actually did bring school unity, so maybe the Medabots aren't too bad after all. And Wom's like, no, but they still owe me. They owe me. They destroyed my groceries.
And then
Kill them.
Yeah, and then all the other PTA members realize, like, wait a minute, all of this was for a personal grudge?
Kill the children.
So yeah, basically they're just like, wait, no, this is stupid. Never mind, we're not listening to you anymore.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Oh man. So yeah, they do that. They do the thing. They finally like, just beat the freaking like team and all that stuff. Yeah, they drop the barrel. They save the day. Everyone gets their robots back. The PTA learns a valuable lesson. And I think like the one responsible gets like punished or something.
I don't remember.
It's something. Whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
At the very least, they stopped taking her seriously.
I'm just gonna assume she ran off screen and like died or something. That seems fair enough. I think that's reasonable. That fits the crime.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Oh man. But yeah, they like do the thing, and it's like, yeah, friggin' we save the day, and Medabee and the samurai shake hands. And it's like, you know what, principal? You're not so bad after all. They finally learned to respect the principal. Man, I kind of want to point out, like, it's something I've, like, noticed more in the last 2 episodes that I should probably mention. Medabee really had a change of heart, huh?
Yeah, I mean he's a whole
Yeah.
lot more agreeable now.
Medabee really did go through full-on character development, and he's, like, actively following, like, you know, Icky's orders. And he's still aggressive, but he's chilled out a ton. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, anything else we really want to talk about?
No, nothing I could think of.
No. Alright, yeah, I guess that's the episode then.
That's it.
Yeah, this is... I feel like this one was, like, it's not as good as the second one. It's fine. I enjoyed it. It had some fun moments.
Yeah.
It had some good moments.
Not my favorite batch of episodes, but they're pretty good.
Yeah, they did what they had to, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys around.
Yep. Later.
Later.